Broadcasting live, 2K Sports presents the NBA. It's Monday night. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. Taking a look at Boston. They're sitting 8th right now in the early going. And, of course, the Hornets. Not really any threat right now as their record showing a lot more losses. And now the opening lineup for Boston. Alexander Sarr is out there with Bird. Then it's Jared McCain. Then it's Simmons. And it's Sabonis in at the 5, patrolling the paint. And for the Hornets, in the backcourt, it's Ball and Knueppel. Plumlee is at center and Bridges next to him. And it's Connaughton in at the small forward position. Greg, no secret that these...
Sorry, guys. I got to do this every game. Unfortunately, 2K doesn't allow you to save your freelance sets game to game. I don't know why it was there last year. For some reason, you can't do it this year. Don't understand it. Just bear with me.
Teams don't like each other. Could things get a little chippy tonight?
It would not surprise me at all, Kevin. These teams, not only fierce rivals, but there's a little bit of animosity for one another. Throw in the fact that both these teams play in the same conference. Yeah, I'd say the spirits might be high tonight.
Now, here's Bridges. Following the miss by Larry Bird, Ball with a wide-open look. Knocks down the 3-ball. Ball's got the opening basket of the game for the Hornets. Here's Simmons to the middle. Bridges with the steal. And Connaughton has it in the corner. Launches it. Bridges misses. McCain against Connaughton. McCain's shot is off.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Bridges, right side. Rebound, Boston. Their last encounter was in Boston.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
I think there was no question they brought a level of physicality along with a tremendous work ethic, and it was why they were successful.
And here are the Hornets now after the basket by Boston. Outside, Ball. Charlotte no good that time either.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
Sabonis a screen on Ball. Bird, the pass to Sabonis. Plumlee with some nice D.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Bridges, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
You can see the strength of Miles Bridges. Brushes that contact
What
off
has
like
Team Larry Bird walked into?
Let's go to the sideline and see what
They
Allie
2 and
LaForce
8,
has
but
done
they ain't
up
playing
for us.
like
Allie,
it.
take it away.
I briefly spoke with Charles Lee. We talked about Domantas Sabonis, specifically what makes him so hard to guard. Coach told me his basketball IQ and just the way he sees the floor. He just seems to know where to be at all times. And defensively, that's difficult to match up against. They'll need to find a way to contain Sabonis here in this one. Guys?
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report.
At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
And the shot goes in.
Guard skills, but a big-time forward or center-type body. Ben Simmons making it happen inside.
After seasons of speculation and drama, Doris, Ben Simmons seems to finally be settling in.
And Kevin, maybe his career doesn't look perhaps the way many people expected it to be. But what we know is this guy is a confident, well-sized, highly skilled defensive player and a highly skilled passer. And listen, you got to get past the noise sometimes.
Here's Knueppel. McCain defending. Bridges misses.
High scoring hasn't been what we're accustomed to, but as a team, they have been able to find success.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
It's stolen by McCain. Here's the break. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Few players have the overall game of Larry Bird. Obviously, we know he can shoot the lights out, but he's also an elite level passer.
Boston shooting their first foul shots of the night here. Throw good. Bird. And it's tied up with that one. And the Hornets trying to build a foundation doors. As we know, there are no quick fixes.
And I know that's tough for fans to hear. They've already endured so much losing with this organization. But the bottom line is, Kev, you know this, talent wins in this league. And it's not just some talent. You need a lot of it.
Here's Sabonis following the basket by Mason Plumlee. And the wide open shot from Connaughton. And it's off from three-point range. On the wing, Burke. His scoring has been the engine that drives him. His average is all the way up around, 36.5 points a game. Wow. Now here's Burke. Trailing by 2. 5 on the clock. Sarr, the layup off target. Charlotte's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Outside, Ball. Pass to Plumlee. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
LaMelo Ball loves creating for his team. I love the look right there. Just so easy to play with.
Bird outside. Plumlee against Sabonis. Plumlee with some nice D.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
Wow.
Love the team first approach.
What has Team Larry Bird got themselves into?
The basketball.
And Brian Key
The
wants
Charlotte
a
Hornets are
timeout.
2-8.
Needs a moment to talk
But they're not
things
playing
over.
like it tonight. And Team Bird needs this win. What is going on with Team Larry Bird, man?
Here on the 2K leaderboard are the rebounding leaders from a season ago. Domantas Sabonis is on top.
And, you know, he took a lot of pride in being at the top of that rebounding list. When all was said and done, he was a man among boys.
Pass to Sarr. Fires the 3. Ball with the rebound.
He might be forcing things a little bit right now. Credit the defense for how they're playing him.
Inside. There's the 3. Simmons pulls it in. Boston trails by 6. Here's Bird. Good.
Well, just one more example of his.
And Larry said enough of that.
So tough to stop.
I'll do it myself.
Pass to Knipple. Connaughton kicks to Bridges. Hits the three-point bomb. Bridges has got 5 now.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Bird. Over Knipple. Bird's shot.
Oh, my God.
He
What
has
a
6.
shot.
He dialed in
Behind
from
the backboard, Larry. Are you kidding me? Man, stop it, Larry. Took this boy to Chinatown, man. Out of bounds. Bro, get out of here with that. Get out of here, man. And he swished it.
tonight. The confidence is showing here in the first.
Bridges outside. Back to ball. The 3. Rebound Boston. Sabonis has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to McCain. Nice ball movement by Boston. Now, here is Bird. Simmons sets a screen for Bird. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Larry Bird taking this game over now.
3-point Hornets lead.
Teammates ain't stepping up. I'll do it myself.
Bridges outside. Misses the 3. Boston's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Simmons finds McCain. Now, here is Bird. He's defended by Connaughton. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Tries a 3. Rebound, Boston. Here's Sarr. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Sarr's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
That's where you want Sarr doing his work offensively. He is a tough cover in the paint.
Might be undersized for a 4, but that vertical more than makes up for it.
Pass to Sarr. Here's McCain. He's covered by Ball. Down low. Fades. Plumlee with the rebound. Hornets leading by 3. Here's Bridges. And here is Ball. Guarded by Simmons. Jacks up a 3. Can't hit that one. Boston shooting the ball to the tune of 41% from the field so far. Here's Sarr. Bridges with the board. Well, Hornets shooting just about an even 40% to start. Shot from the wing. And Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got his 6th rebound on the night. In the corner, it's Bird. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. 10 points for Larry Bird.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee.
This is crazy.
He's
Nobody
take this
can hit a shot but Larry Bird
guy.
right now.
Live by the 3, die by the 3. If you're perimeter dependent, you don't really know game to game how it's going to go.
I think when you shoot as poorly as they did from deep in that basketball game, it's not going to go your way very often. The 3 ball too critical in today's NBA.
Some changes for Charlotte. Green, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Trey Mann in for Knipple. So Boston going with almost an entire new group. Bamba is checked in for Sabonis. Ole comes in for Alexander Sarr. Coulibaly, he's checked in for Jared McCain. And it's Ty Jerome in for Simmons. Plumlee, no luck.
And Kevin, they need to be consistent with their effort on the boards. You look at the box score, and they're at a definite disadvantage.
Here's Coulibaly. Here's Bird. And the shot is good. Bird's got 12.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
Mann passes to Plumlee. Now Ball. For the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. Ball's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Irrepressible confidence. LaMelo from deep.
Greg, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Hornets.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Hornets leading by 5. Pass to Mann. Here's Ball. From deep. And another 3 for Charlotte.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now Ball, defended by Bridges. Looking to end the run. The Hornets pull it in. Bridges got his 4th rebound in this one. 34 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Man in the corner. And it's the Hornets, another three.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Jerome with it. He's covered by Ball. Pass to Bird. Here's Bamba. Boston again missing. Now here's Green. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Charlotte holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And the Hornets have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
On the floor for Boston, we've got Malik Beasley. Bull out there with Sabonis. Then it's Bird, and it's Mitchell in at the one. Here's Man from the arc. Here's Williams. Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Well, you talk about strength. Grant Williams understands how to finish in the paint.
Mitchell passes to Bird. Bird finishing in close.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the son of Hall of Fame big man Arvydas Sabonis, DeMontis said he was a 7-footer that could do everything, like a point guard. He's at a whole different level. I'm just another basketball player. He is a legend. But his father said, DeMontis is a warrior like me, and I'm very proud. Guys, back to you.
Great stuff. Okay, Allie, we thank you. That one is off. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh. And if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
Now, here's Bull. It's good. Bull's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Boston.
Yeah, inside, Bull does a great job just making subtle adjustments and utilizing that length.
Here's Man, covered by Mitchell. Man with it. 12 points his last outing. No good on the triple. Pass to Bull. And here's Sabonis. Bull kicks to Bird. Sabonis' screen on Green. Bird passes to Sabonis. Hornets with the rebound. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Richardson outside. Back to Man. Over Mitchell. Man can't hit. Boston trails by 9. Mitchell finds Bird. Pass to Sabonis. Mitchell outside. For 3, Beasley. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Boy, he saw the pass coming, and Beasley was shot ready on the catch.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And some changes here for the Hornets. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Josh Green. Knipple comes in for Richardson. And Ball subbed in for Trey Mann. Now here's Ball. He's got 12. Knappel wide open, and he fires. Drops in the tray. And the Hornets lead by 9.
That's his shot. When Knappel gets any sliver of breathing room from deep, he's going to fire.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. Play by Bird to set it up. Mitchell's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Pass to Knappel. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Ball from long range. And Ball pulls it down. Boston trails by 6. Bird with it. Defended by Knappel. Bird, the pass to Mitchell. Now, here's Ball. Back to Mitchell. Nice ball movement by Boston. Beasley finds Ball. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through it.
Steps back. Here's Ball. Here he goes. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
You see the length of Ball just makes him so hard to guard on these drives to the cup.
Mitchell with the bounce pass. Bird passes to Sabonis. Slant home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
I'll tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Mason Plumlee's checked in for Charlotte. Free throw good. Sabonis.
Domantas Sabonis may be one of the most underrated players in the NBA. He conducts his business quietly, but boy, is he a force.
Now here's Plumlee. He's coming off a 10-point game again.
You know what else impressed me? How infectious his tenacity was. Simply a wrecking ball on the boards, collecting huge amounts of rebounds.
Now Mitchell. 11 points for him in that last game again.
And let's talk about his passing, guys. Let's remember he also did an excellent job of finding guys in their right spots.
Now, here is Bird. Good on the shot. 16 points for Larry Bird.
Boy, he's been unconscious this quarter. I love the confidence he's playing with.
And a timeout called by Charles Lee. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Boston making some changes. Stars checked in for Ball. Koulibaly comes in for Malik Beasley. And Simmons subbed in for Mitchell. Plumlee dishes to Williams. Pass the ball. Back to Williams. Shot clock at 5. And Sarr pulls it down. Sarr's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Simmons slams it in.
Well, you love to see Simmons use that size to finish at the rim and let him know.
For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Now here's Simmons. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. A wide open look for Bird. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. Simmons got his 4th assist in this one. Charlotte has gone 2 of 4 from 3-point range so far in the second quarter. Here's Ball. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. That's a good game for a lot of guys.
What an electrifying game by LaMelo Ball. Is anyone more exciting than this young guy?
And here is Simmons. Pass to Sarr. It's rebounded by Charlotte. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Connaughton kicks the ball. Shoots over Bird. Ball no good. Boston trails by 3. Here's Simmons. Pass to Bird. To the paint. Here's Sabonis. That shot misses. Plumlee with some nice D. For Charlotte, they've gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. And so Simmons will bring it up for Boston. Sabonis, and slam dunk by Sabonis.
I'll tell you, Domantas Sabonis has got some big time.
And Larry Bird is literally doing everything right now.
Charlotte shooting at 46%, making some buckets. Ball feeling it out a bit. Clock at 6. Charlotte needs to get a shot. Williams with a clean look. And once again, off the mark by Charlotte. Pass to Koulibaly. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, just a commitment to finishing the play. Even when the foul came, Koulibaly still playing through it.
Well, Doris, he's not always the most efficient player, but Koulibaly is electric.
Oh, my goodness, Kevin. One of the most explosive leapers in the league right now. He can rise and finish with the best of them. Listen, we'll give the efficiency some time because he's got skill.
Boston's gotten it going from downtown in the second quarter. They're 3 of 3 on 3-pointers. And they double up Simmons. Pass to Song. Here's Bird. The rebound by LaMelo Ball.
Oh, no excuse for a guy of his caliber. You've got to finish that slam. You've got to be a little embarrassed by that one.
Now, here's Bridges. He's got 7. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Ball's got 19 points.
And even after all those 3-pointers he hit in that first quarter, it looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Sabonis with the ball. He's guarded by Plumlee. It's Bird, top of the key. Shot clock at 6. And the slam dunk by Sabonis.
Boy, that could have been an empty possession, but Sabonis, hustle on the glass, turns it into a couple of points.
Pass to Knueppel. Ball kicks to Plumlee. Bridges outside. The tray. Rebound Boston. Simmons got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Ball with it, outguarded by Simmons. And it's Bridges scoring on a gorgeous play. And it's 9 points for Miles Bridges. Boston trailing. Now here's Simmons. Pass to Song. Now Koulibaly. Here's Sabonis. Over Plumlee. Sabonis with the bucket. Sabonis has got it all tied up now for Boston.
After a slow start, he has really tightened up his game.
1:03 left to play here in the half. The 11-footer. A putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Hornets lead by 2.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Bird outside. Plumlee with the rebound. Charlotte has gone for the 3-pointers 7 times here in the second and been successful 3 times. The kick out to Ball. He's looking for Plumlee and finds him. Can't cash in from close range. Pass to Simmons. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Puts up a three. And it's Connaughton missing. To the inside. Labali, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Ball from deep three-point territory. Tie game here in Charlotte. We'll take a
this is crazy.
The
Charlotte Hornets are 2-8. This is like a playoff game out here. Larry Bird, Team Bird's at 5-4, trying to get back into the chase. And Bird is doing everything. Guys are missing easy layups. If it wasn't for Bird, this would be a blowout. Goodness.
Welcome, folks. It's halftime, and the Charlotte Hornets are in the midst of a very close game.
I hate what they're doing on defense. Giving up too many gimmies, it makes me mad just watching it.
And I've seen you on the golf course and the hardwood, Shaq. Gimmies are the only shots you make.
All right, fellas, time now to take a look at the early season
Look where everybody else
standings
is
in the
at.
East.
Jordan 91, Kareem 7-2.
They knew it was going to be a tough
Wilt
year.
9-0, Bad Boys 10-0.
Watch them fight.
Meanwhile,
Looking
Team
through all
Bird
the challenges.
5-4.
I hope they're learning something.
They
out
got
there.
a lot of
Challenging
room to
times
catch up,
for the
man.
And that about wraps it up. And as the third quarter is about to begin, we go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Well, what he did was sustain it throughout the first half. He ran the offense to absolute perfection.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Plumlee is at center and Bridges next to him. In the backcourt, it's Ball and Kneppel. And it's Connaughton in at the small forward. So that's the Hornets 5. Just 5 to shoot. Ball, the pass to Plumlee. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 6th assist on the night.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's McCain. Shot's good by Sabonis. Sabonis has got 11 points.
What you love is a big man who understands the timing of a roll. Set the screen, get to the open spot. That is beautiful basketball.
Now, here's Bridges. Pass the ball. Back to Bridges. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. And Sarr throws it down.
Most of Sarr's best work is done at the rim. Look at him just throwing it down with ease.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Pass to Kneppel. On the wing, Bridges. McCain defending. Bridges kicks to Connaughton. The shot, no good. Nice D from Sabonis. McCain against Ball. And here's Bird. Count it. And with that basket, he's now 9 of 15 from the floor.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Bridges outside. Pass to Connaughton. From deep three-point land. And Boston with the rebound. Bird's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Here's Simmons. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Now, here's Ball. Down low. Here's Knipple. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. That's now 8 points for Knipple. Connaughton against Simmons. At the elbow, it's Bird. Fades away. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Bird's got 23 points.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
Outside, Ball. Buries it from three-point range. He's got 22.
This guy is always ready to shoot the three. LaMelo's so confident from distance.
Bird looking it over. Shoots over Knipple. Bridges with the board. Bridges has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Connaughton passes to Bridges for the lead, and the layup is good. Bridges has got 11 points.
I'll tell you, if you're Miles Bridges, you take the easy shots inside when you get them.
McCain finds Sabonis. Over Plumlee. Sabonis' shot is off. The Hornets have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. The offensive rebound. Here's Knipple. A three-pointer off the mark. Boston trailing. 13 feet away. Sabonis. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. Sabonis has got 4 points in the quarter.
What you love is a big with the ability to score anywhere on the floor. Sabonis gets to work down inside.
And a timeout
This is going to have to
by Charles Lee.
Larry Bird play every minute of this game. This is crazy.
Some potential changes.
What's Bird looking like right now? Yeah, he's getting tired. We got to get Bird out of there for a minute. Let's go completely defensive. Bring in my best defensive unit. Going completely defensive.
So Boston ends up going with the new group. And now, here's the 2K leaderboard with the teams that last season scored the most second-chance points in the NBA. The Hornets 4th.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
Come on, box him out, man.
Now, here's Connaughton. He's guarded closely.
Come to me, come to me.
Connaughton sets a screen for Knipple. Charlotte again missing. For Boston, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Mitchell passes to Bull. Bridges with the board.
I'm a bit shocked, honestly, that he misses that. That's his shot in rhythm.
Doris, when you look at the numbers of Miles Bridges, he is a bona fide 20-point-per-game player.
And Kevin, that's a big statement. It is not easy to score 20 at this level on a nightly basis. To extend that over several years is the sign of good things to come.
Here's Ball after the basket by Boston. Bridges outside. Ball no good. Boston leading by 3. Here's Mitchell. Capitalizes off the crossover. Mitchell's got 5 points so far.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Outside, Ball. Out to Bridges. And Ball sends it back.
And that massive wingspan.
The bench mob. The bench is getting it done right now.
To block shots.
Trey Mann, he's checked in for the Hornets.
The starters have done next to nothing. It's the bench players playing the best right now for Team Bird.
Bridges finds Connaughton. Here's Mann. 6 on the shot clock. Over Mitchell. Mann can't hit. For Boston, they've gone 7 of 12 from the floor since coming out of the break. Here's Bol. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. And now an 8-point Boston lead.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
Knueppel with it. He's defended by Koulibaly. Back to Mann. Over Mitchell. Charlotte again missing.
And they continue to control the glass.
Here's Champagny. Nothing on the board. Pass to Bol. From past the arc. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Now, Mann. Connaughton with the screen on Mitchell. Mann. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Then this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
The bench is playing better than the starters.
With the drive, and he bangs it home with one hand.
The speed of Trey Mann, it was like a blur coming down that lane.
And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for Boston. After this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3. Back to Koulibaly. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Mitchell's got 4 assists now tonight.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
On the wing, Bridges. Pass to Knueppel. Takes a 3. A 3-pointer is right on target. Knueppel's got 11.
Quite simply, you need to run Knueppel off his shot. He's too good with the catch and shoot.
Here's Koulibaly. Bol up top. Pass to Champagny. Just 5 on the clock. Boston needs to get off a shot. And he wills that one in. Taking right through off the back iron.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Bridges outside. Plumlee sets the pick for Bridges. And a miss there on the triple.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Here's Champagny, defended by Mann. Bamba with it. Pass to Bol. And the dunk by Bol.
That's just too easy for Bol. Once he gets the right position, his focus there is on the finish.
And it's the Hornets with the ball. 11-point game. Now,
what a story this is.
Bridges a screen on Koulibaly.
Starters came out played like dog crap.
Here's Knueppel.
It's the bench that comes in. And it's playing like gangbusters. Here's Bol all the way.
And the shot goes in. Bol's got 11.
They have taken over this game.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Pass to Plumlee. Now, Mann, 6 to shoot. Drains it from beyond the arc.
But the 3-pointers from Charlotte have been the story all night.
That's 2
They have been bombing away.
First, 1 in the second.
Mitchell passes to Champagny. Now Koulibaly. Inside. Back to Bowl. Shoots over Knipple. Bowl can't hit. Hornets trail by 10. Bridges passes to Plumlee, and it's slammed in by Plumlee.
And in terms of size, not your typical center, but man, he plays as big as any of them thanks to that terrific leaping ability.
Now, here's Mitchell. He has 5. Bowl inside. Defended by Bridges. Bowl, that's good. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's man. Covered by Mitchell. 1 second left. And that one released in time, but no.
Oh, man, what a quarter by the bench of Team Larry Bird.
Some breathing room heading into the break.
Larry Bird able to get a big rest on that bench now.
So many of their points coming right
so now maybe the Birdman can come in the fourth quarter and take them home here
shortly
against the 2-8 Charlotte Hornets. The 2-8 Charlotte Hornets. Oh, my God. What a season this has been so far. So many surprises.
And it's time now to bring you our state.
Oh, my God. If you had told me that it would have, if the starters from Team Larry Bird would have probably scored more than nothing but 12 points outside of Bird, and we'd be up by 10, I'd have laughed at you. That is crazy, man. The bench just carried them. You got Bamba, who's an overall 69. He's not even that. You got guys coming off the bench. Some of these guys are on 10-day contracts or something like that. They're coming in here saving Team Larry Bird's butt against the 2-8 team. But anyway, let's see who we are. Let's get McCain back in there. Get some shooting. Let's see what Simmons is. We'll save Simmons for the stretch run to defend against you-know-who. Kevin Love. Let's give Kevin Love some minutes. Let's throw Kevin Love's old ass out there. He might surprise you. Jesus Christ, what a game this has been. Let's get Jerome out there. Let him play a little point guard. Champagnie. I think I'll keep Champagnie out there, although I would like to keep Koulibaly out there defensively. And Bowles has been playing his butt off. I'll keep Bowl out there. Sorry, hasn't given as much. He's still tired. We'll go with that, guys. We'll bring Bird in probably at the 8, well, depending on the score. But optimally, we'll try to get Bird at the 8-minute mark back in there. Enjoy the fourth quarter, guys.
Arm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. On the floor for Boston, Kevin Love out there with Bol. Then there's Ty Jerome. Then it's Jared McCain. And it's Koulibaly in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Love. Played in with a nice
oh, my God, the old man.
And Boston
Kevin Love.
Yeah,
looking like Kevin McHale.
A bit overmatched, especially inside.
And it's Ball in the corner.
The old man.
Pass to Diabate. That
but he
nice
can't.
feed that time from
Diabate jumped right over him, though.
Ball's got assist number 8 now on the night. Boston leading by 10. Love with the screen for Jerome. Left side, Love. And that one, good.
And that touch around the rim is just great from Love.
The Hornets shooting for the game at 42%. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Ball from long range.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
Ball against Williams. 4 on the shot clock. Ball can't hit. Hornets trail by 12. And stolen by Koulibaly. McCain finds Koulibaly. 2 points. That one goes.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Koulibaly's got nearly everything to drop for him, shooting 5 of 6 from the field. Ball from long range. Drills the three-pointer. Ball's got 25 points in the game.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Love right side. Pass to Koulibaly. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Over Green, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the Hornets making a change here. Lumley's checked in. Hornets trail by 11. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Williams for 3. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Pass to McCain. No one near as Jerome lets it go. And they come right back.
Man, these bench players are balling.
And how about the payback there, guys? You do you, I do me.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire, a little bit of pride at stake. You know, this is what we talk about, the tale of 2 halves. He has been outstanding out of the break.
Here's McCain, defended by Man. Here's Ball, goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Ball's got 27 points.
Well, this is exactly what you want from LaMelo Ball, attacking the rim off the drive.
All right, it's Larry Bird time now.
And that
I said about 8 minutes, Mark. We've got to that point.
Wanting to make sure that
should be nice and
everybody
fresh.
is on the same page here.
It is Larry Bird time. Yeah, Bird fresh with Daisy, 94%. He's ready to go. Thanks to that bench. Let's bring in Ben Simmons. I'm going to keep Koulibaly out there. He balling his butt off right now. Simmons and Koulibaly will be guarding the ball. And I kind of want to keep Bol out there, but I'll go with the fresher guys. Biz did their job.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group. Sabonis, he's checked in for Love. Sarr comes in for Bol. Larry Bird's checked in for Jared McCain. And Simmons subbed in for Ty Jerome. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey guys, while Brian Keefe was just reviewing the plan with his team, he told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
Thank you, Allie. The wide open look here for Koulibaly. Off target from three-point range. To the middle. Here's Man. And Boston with the rebound. Bird's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Koulibaly finds Sarr. Bird outside. Pass to Sabonis. Back to Bird. Shot clock at 6. And with the rebound. Hornets trail by 7. Plumlee trying to break loose. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Sarr's shot is off.
I'll tell you, he has not been at his best, but they're winning, and that's all that matters.
Boston leading by 5. Here's Bird, right in the lane. And the
what a move by Larry Bird!
Or move that Larry Bird
Oh my goodness!
in his arsenal.
That was so nice. We got to show it twice. Oh my God. That is some serious deep baggage. Oh my God. That is some bag right there, y'all. That is a serious bag. Serious bag right here by Bird. This man went to a crossover, behind the back to the lane, goes in the lane, jump hop, off the glass, left hand, and a one. Oh, my Lord Jesus. He had this ball. Woo. Man.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Boston.
I like how simple they are just keeping things on offense. I mean, the mid-range area has been made available, and boy, are they taking advantage.
One shot.
Bird with 25 points, 7 boards,
lane.
6 assists.
They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
Here's ball. Pass to Knippel. Connaughton with the screen on Simmons. Here's Knippel. That one no good. Simmons with the defensive effort.
And really credit their advantage on the backcourt. That's where the lead has been built.
Bird with the
and
patience.
that's why they are in control. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flank.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
First free throw is good.
One of those do-it-all kinds of players on the offensive end. The height of LaMelo Ball, 6'7". Boy, he's got a lot of advantages in the backcourt.
So he gets them both.
Boy, when you watch this guy shoot free throws, you can see very repeatable motion, and that is what leads to this kind of consistency.
Simmons passes to Bird. Back to Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
This close to the rim, Ben Simmons just leaves no doubt.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Fires for three, and the three ball is good. Ball's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for Charlotte.
Making a huge difference from deep tonight. That was a big-time shot.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from, and they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
Now here's Bird. Shoots over Knippel, and it's Connaughton with the rebound. Now Knippel. Outside, Ball. The shot's good. And now just a 5-point Boston lead.
What a finish by LaMelo Ball. Thin frame, but that length at 6'7", he can mix it up now.
Simmons finds Coulibaly. Pass to Song. Three-pointer hangs on the trifecta. And Boston leads by 8.
Well, Sarr continues to develop that three-point shot, hoping to make it a reliable part of his game.
Back to Bridges. Lets the three fly. Larry Bird grabs the miss. Bird's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Now here's Bird. Here's Sarr. Offensive rebound. And slam dunk by Sabonis.
Well, there's some skill and some strength involved in that play. Domas doing work.
Here's Knippel. Bridges sets the screen for Knippel. Outside, Ball. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Larry Bird.
Second team foul. At the line for your Hornets, LaMelo Ball.
No good on the free throw.
One thing that impresses you about LaMelo, the way he reads defenses and makes the game easier for everyone around him.
Boston making some changes. Bol. He's checked in for Sarr. And Jared McCain subbed in for Coulibaly. Now here's Simmons. Pass to Bol. Now Sabonis. Back to Bol. Just 4 to shoot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, Bol with the unique combination of height and skill. That's a challenge for any defender.
Bol off the bench with 17.6 boards. Man, getting it done.
And that one falls for Bol.
And like his father, Manu, Bol's combination of size and scoring is very unique. The key for him is just staying healthy.
Team Bird at 5-4.
Hornets trail
trying to stay above 500.
Pass to Connaughton.
Trying to get back in this race.
Bridges.
The other legend teams tonight will go
with
a good help to that effort. But first they got to get a win against a 2-8 team that's give them all they can handle.
And the Hornets miss again.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the
nice play by Bird.
Edge right now, massive.
Faked the step back and went inside the
filled
bonus.
Out his frame, and if you need some physicality around the rim, this guy is willing to do it.
Here's Knippel. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Yeah, couldn't quite hang on to it. They're not in a position now where they can afford to be giving it away like that.
Boston leading by 13. Outside Bird. Beyond the arc. And down goes
dagger shot. Larry Bird.
Good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee.
Ice in the
face.
face.
To see some changes out there right away and right now. Take a moment for our presentation of our player of the game, Larry Bird.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
They lost 2 straight coming into this one, and he knew he needed to put his foot down. He's shown leadership tonight, getting them back on the winning track. Boston leading by 14. Koulibaly with it. Now Simmons. Bird outside. From 20 feet out. Count it.
A rainbow shot.
There's 1:59
Good night.
left here in the 4th quarter. Pocket pass to the paint, and he punches it home.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
Here's Bird. Outside Simmons. Outside Bird. Shot clock at 5. Now Saw. With the shot. He got it right before the clock ran out.
Hey guys, what we saw
Larry Bird
is
shooting the lights out.
Everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Boston.
They had a fantastic play from the bench.
This team has great depth, and they showed it in this game.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Larry Bird.
This guy's vision was on point all night. He kept everyone involved.
And the Hornets with possession here. Following the miss by Larry Bird, cleared away by Bird.
Team Larry Bird,
seconds left in the 4th quarter.
Struggling or not, is going to get out of this with a win. That man Bird and that bench. Bird and the bench, the story, guys.
from 18 feet away. The shot misses. So it's the Hornets now. They trail by 16. Now ball. Bridges, right side. Bird fires. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
Man, this was touch and go in the first half, man. I'm thinking like it's Bird and the boy about to lose to a 2-8 team.
And that about wraps it up.
And then Bird carried him in the first half, and then
sideline reporter
that bench in the third quarter was just amazing.
Thanks for tuning in tonight. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game.
What a story.
Larry Bird.
The Birdman as usual, hitting the big shots, making the big plays. Man, that was crazy. Let's take a look at the splits on this. And Team Bird ends up shooting 57%. It's because of the shot selection. We got better shots than them over the course of the game. They shot way better in the beginning of the game, but as the game wore on, all those long-distance shots, I mean, they made 16 threes out of 46, give them credit. We only took 17 to make 7 because I wasn't about to get into a pissing contest with these guys. They were just lights out. So I just start posting guys up and, doing what Team Bird does. Let's take a look at that first quarter. First quarter, they came out and jumped all over them. 31 points, 7 of 17 from downtown, and they killed them. Larry Bird kept them alive. He was all he could do. I mean, I think Larry scored 12 of the first quarter points. Then the second quarter, Bird just carried him. That was all Larry Bird right there for the most part. Just carried him. And the third quarter came in, then the bench mob went to work. That's what they did. In the fourth quarter, Team Bird just superior execution. Man, this was a funny game, man. LaMelo Ball was just, I think he went, 8 for 16 from downtown. Jeez. On some Steph Curry stuff tonight, man. God, he was on fire. 37 points, 5 boards, 8 assists. He played lights out, man. We couldn't stop him for nothing, man. But same thing with the Birdman. Look at that. 33 points, 10 rebounds, 9 assists, no turnovers. No turnovers. 2 for 4 from downtown. Got everybody involved, even if they didn't want to be. Bird was trying so hard to get guys shots, they just wasn't making them early in the first half. But they Sabonis ended up with a pretty decent game. Bol came off the bench with 19 points. Koulibaly with 10. He did some good defense for a stretch there. Sarr struggled. Simmons had some good defense. Had a good game. Let's go ahead and show some highlights here. Let's go ahead and start with LaMelo Ball. Played lights out. Man, this is crazy. And guys, don't leave just yet, guys, because we got to cover some things with the next game coming up. It's going to be, Team Bad Boy going to the Mambaverse to take on Kobe. The number 1 ranked defense right now, the Bad Boys, led by Isaiah Thomas. 1985, Isaiah Thomas and the Bad Boys taking on 2006 Kobe coming up next. So that's going to be, I don't know what to expect with that one, man. That could go, it could either be a high-scoring game or it could be a defensive tour de force. It could go either way. I'm expecting it's going to be a good game, though. I know that. And let's go ahead and show Bird. See what he does here. Man, that one play he made was the play of the game, man, where he just rocked. He did some crazy dribble move. He crossed him over, went behind the back to himself, and then laid up and in off the glass with his offhand. I don't know what this is. Was this a rebound? Sabonis rebound and an outlet to Bird. Then Bird to a crossover. Then he held up and found Sarr. Kicked it back to Mitchell. 3-butt. Rebound Bird. Wrap around pass Sabonis through a crowd. He missed it. Sabonis with the rebound. I don't know what he kicked out to Bird. I don't know. Bird scored, I guess. Head fake. And a fadeaway swish. Jesus, man. This dude can shoot, man. Floater in the lane. Let's see what this is. Burden. Step back. Fake the step back to Sabonis. Yeah. Still, Bird is something else, man. He is something. All right, guys, let's go ahead and move this along as we get to our next game on the Daily View. Team Bird improves to 6-4. Before we move on, let's go ahead and take a quick look at where they stand. They are now officially back in the playoff picture, but as you can see, they got a long way to go. And you have to understand that the other teams, it doesn't look like it's a long way, but you have to understand teams are building on their record as you're building on yours, so you're constantly playing catch up. They're 4 games behind the Bad Boys, which means they're 3.5 games behind Team Chamberlain, and that means that they're 3 games behind Team Jordan. So those 3 games, and 2, and so on and so forth and so forth. So as they're winning games and you're winning games, you're constantly playing catch up. That's why it's important that you want to keep pace with them, because it gets to a point to where you start being like 6 games behind, 8 games behind. You'll never catch up. You'll never catch up. That's how the NBA season works, man. It has it's like that since forever. So let's go ahead and move on here with Team Bad Boy. I believe they're up next. Yes, they are, and it will be Isaiah Thomas and his defensive-minded, huge front line. Herbert Jones and Kobe Bryant he'll draw the matchup on Kobe. And that's what it's going to be. Isaiah going to the Mambaverse to take on the Black Mamba himself, Kobe Bryant, in what is going to be an exciting game. Before we get that game going, let's take a quick look at how those teams are doing right now. Let's take a look at Team Kobe and his situation. Kobe and his boys sitting at 8-3. They lost their last game against Minnesota, actually. Yeah, they just lost. They're coming off of a loss in a defensive battle in an NBA Cup game with Minnesota. Kobe had a tough one, and he scored 38 points, but he took 35 shots to get it. That's not really good. And nobody else pretty much stepped up. They pretty much got shut down in that game by Minnesota's defense. Gobert had a dominant performance with 17 points, 16 rebounds. You expect that, but 17 points, that really hurt him. Even though Edwards didn't play great, Gobert stepped up with 17 big points. So, and they got completely dominated inside. Now they're going up against the best defense in the NBA thus far. When you take everything in consideration, let's take a quick look at that from a team perspective in the stats. As far as opponents' points per game, I believe they are holding people to 96 points, but the difference is they're beating people by 18. So they're holding people to 96 points a game, but they're beating people by 18 separation. And I believe opponents' field goal percentage is somewhere. Let me see. Yeah. So they're basically in the top 3 of all the important, like field goal percentage, opponent's field goal percentage, opponent's points per game, and then point spread. They're in the top 3 of all 3. So you gotta call them the best defense, in my opinion. But with that being said, guys, there you go. The Bad Boys, undefeated, 10-0, best record in the league, going on the road to take on Kobe Bryant in the Mambaverse. And I will have that one coming up for you guys shortly. Thanks for watching. Please give this video a like and make sure you're checking out the NBA Legends playlist and keeping up with all the storylines and the descriptions so you can keep up with what's going on game to game. And I will see you guys next time for the next exciting matchup. Should be a good one. Zeke and the Mamba. Should be good. See you there, guys. Peace.